Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I created this makeup look right here. I was going out to eat with my family and I decided I would just film myself doing my makeup. So first I'm going to be going in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and I'm just going to be putting this on the areas that I have like large pores or fine lines, and this just is really going to help cover those up a little bit and kind of make them look less noticeable. So I really like this primer for that. And like I said, I'm just putting it on those areas. I'm not going to put it all over my skin, just on those areas that I want to help kind of make them look less noticeable, if you know what I'm saying. Next, I'm going to be going in with the Becca Blacklight Priming Filter, and I'm just going to put this all over my face and just help prime the skin. This is really good for my dry skin. It just kind of gives me life, if that makes any sense. Like, it just makes my skin look really awesome underneath of the foundation. So I absolutely love it. Then I'm going to be going in with the Purlisse BB Tinted Moist Cream in the color Medium. I mentioned before that I do not like the color Light. I feel like they are just completely two different formulations. And I still think that, like, the formulation of the two just seems different, even though they are the exact same product. So if you're going to go for this BB Moist Cream, I would definitely get the color Medium, because the light color, it's a weird formulation. So I'm going to be applying this to the skin with the Sigma Flat Kabuki brush, and I'm just going to buff that into the skin. And then here I decided to go ahead and put on a second layer just to kind of build up the coverage a little bit. I was just having a little bit of redness peeking through because I did get super duper sunburnt, which I feel like you can't really tell on camera at all, but trust me, in person you could tell. And so I just wanted to build up the coverage just a little bit to kind of help hide that redness. Next, I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser in the color Light, and I'm just going to be using this to conceal and highlight. So I'm just going to be putting this on the high points of my face, and then also just like around my nose to kind of conceal the redness. Then I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color Light, and I'm just going to be applying this to my eyelids, and then also just a little bit underneath of my eyes, just to kind of make that area super duper bright and just get rid of those dark circles. And I'm just going to be buffing that into the skin with my Beauty Blender. I put it on my eyelids as a primer. I don't really like to use an eyeshadow primer, and so I just put the concealer on my eyelids and I use that as my eyeshadow primer. I find that this just works the best for me. It helps cover up all of those little veiny areas on my eyelids, and it makes a great base for my eyeshadow. So I just really like using concealer for that. Then I'm going to be going in with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, and I'm just going to be baking underneath of my eyes and then anywhere that I put my concealer. While I'm baking, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. This is just the e.l.f. brow pencil, and I just use like the little spoolie on the end for this, just to brush through them. And then I'm going to go in with the Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil. This is actually just a little sample size, but I do have the full size, but I wanted to use up this sample before I opened up the full size. But I absolutely love this. This is a fantastic product, and I really got a ton of uses out of this little sample. So I think you would get a ton of uses out of like the little tiny smaller version if you didn't want to spend the full $24 on the full size. And I really, really like it. It's fantastic. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with that Laura Mercier powder, and I'm just going to dust off that bakage, and then I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face with that same powder. Next, I'm going to go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm just going to use this to bronze up my face a little bit. And I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Complexion Brush, and I'm just going to bronze up everywhere, kind of give that sun-kissed glow. Next, I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques contour brush. Forgot what it was called for a second. I'm just going to go in with that same bronzer, and I'm just going to kind of carve out my cheekbones a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer, and I'm just going to apply this to my cheekbones as well, just a little bit, not a ton. Then I'm going back in with that butter bronzer, and I'm just kind of carving out my chin a little bit because I had a little bit of a double chin going on and I didn't like that. So then I'm going to go in with the Benefit California blush, and I'm just going to apply this to my cheeks. This is a really, really stunning blush. I absolutely love it, and I would highly recommend checking it out if you're looking for like a nice corally blush for summer. To highlight, I'm going to be going in with the Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. This is probably my favorite highlighter of all time. I absolutely love it. And I'm just going to be applying this to the high points of my face. And then I just like to take my powder brush and kind of blend everything together. And then I'm going to go in with this little tiny brush I got from Wish. And I'm just going to apply that champagne pop on my brow bone as well to kind of give that brow bone a little bit of a highlight. And then I guess I just felt like I needed a little bit more bronzer, so I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Beach Bronzer, and I'm just going to put a little bit of this on my cheeks. I'm not exactly sure the color of this, but I will have all the products listed below and the shades and everything like that. So then I'm going to go in with my Unique eyeliner, and just in the color black, and I'm going to apply this to my top waterline. And then for eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm not exactly sure what shades I use because I don't have the palette with me right now, but I will have each shade listed down below in the order that I applied them. So yeah, and I also have the brushes listed down below as well. Next, I'm going to go in with the unique eyeliner that I used earlier, and I'm just going to do a line above my lash line. I like to go ahead and create like a line with the pencil liner first, just so that I can get in between every lash and all of that, so that it helps blend my natural lashes and my false lashes. So then after I do that, I'm going to go in with my liquid eyeliner. It's the Stila Stay All Day liquid eyeliner, and this is also in the color black. I'm just going to go right over that line. This is probably my favorite liquid eyeliner of all time. I absolutely love it, you guys. It is fantastic, and I highly recommend it if you haven't tried it already. And then whenever I was editing this, I noticed that I was completely off camera for most of that little eyeliner part, so had to completely cut that out because I was literally off camera, and who wants to watch that? And now I'm going to get to work on my lower lash line. I will have each shadow that I use down in the description box below, and I will have them in the order that I use them. Next, I'm going to apply some Champagne Pop to my inner corner, and then I'm going to apply some falsies and mascara, and I will have both of those listed down in the description box below. Then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Lip Liner in Dusty Rose, and then the Maybelline Lipstick in Naked Coral. And I absolutely love this lipstick. It's literally the perfect spring and summer shade. Then I'm going to go in with the Benefit High Beam, and I'm just going to apply this to my lips a little bit, just to kind of make them look plumper and make them stand out a little bit more in like the center part. And then that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Bye, guys.